2023, powerful presidential candidate working for Tinubu reviewed. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. As the 2023 election draws near, DJ D&J, former youth leader of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), has claimed that Rabiu Kwankwaso, the presidential candidate of the new Nigeria People's Party (NNPP), is working for Bola Tinubu, his counterpart from the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC). Politics Nigeria reports that Tinubu and Kwankwaso relationship dates back to 1992 during the build-up to the historic 1993 presidential election won by Chief MKO Abiola. Kwankwaso is working for Tinubu, and the Adeyanju wrote testily on his known Twitter handle. The newspaper recalls that a recent interview with Ruben Abati of Arise Television, where the journalist asked Kwankwaso of his opinion about Tinubu. The new Nigerian People's Party presidential flag bearer stated in his response, "Bola Tinubu is my friend of many years. If I had not contested, I would have recommended him. I do not play the politics of bitterness. We are both in the presidential race, but I am a better candidate." Many people misconstrued the statement to mean an endorsement of Tinubu, but the Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso presidential campaign organization said the former Kano State governor is still fully in the presidential race. You get one thing where I talk before. I talk and say, you get one matter. It never is certain. Whatever we be say, I carry for mouth. They talk about one yarn, but the work never done. The talk never done. Sorry, it never done. When you done, I could tell you now. It's not my concern, but I know that all of them will fail once Peter is there. Okay. Alright. Now, Nasabi. Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso is only acting as a spoiler. He knows from his heart of hearts that he is going nowhere. He has no structure or anywhere tangible. His hold is on Kano, and even then, he will still end up sharing Kano with other presidential aspirants. The best he can do is to collapse the structure in favor of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. At the end of the day, he's an egoist who thinks he's the best presidential candidate, but he is far from the truth. His best comfortable position is number 4. He and Tinubu are not equals. P2B is just contesting for the first time. He's a good contender for the presidency, whereas Kwankwaso is not. And waiting will make you talk this thing. I go want to hear reasons, Sha. I go like if you tell me reasons. We know that Kwankwaso will end up being disgraced. He thinks that his ability to make only his family circle attend schools and to their know is the ultimate. Many children of the poor have been sponsored by the likes of Rocha Sokorocha to know what they deserved and desired. Don't commit suicide for P2B will reform Nigeria before your very eyes. Okay, making I not ask too much. Say the power steady for our hand. We don't need to come out and say a lot. I've advised us, let's learn how to do more and say less. This everything we want to say, let us do it and put it into action. We will not come outside and talk like these people. I feel the people they talk too much. They do. The energy they go use, they don't even talk finish. Now that's what I feel. So if you want to really do something, you do it and you come out and, you just do it. Okay. Well, so why is it so? The news, if a Nigerian exercise is right, so Nigeria is going to be held because of religious bigotry. Maitama Tambari. I don't know. He's not powerful. If he's powerful, he would have stayed alone, not to work for anybody. He is self-centered, never thinking of his running mate and other members that are working for him. How you know? You sound like you know so much. Okay. The question is it true that Obi restricted him to his hotel room in 2013? If it is true, then whatever goes around comes around. Problem. I am not surprised. After all, the new Nigeria People's Party is already dead on arrival. Don't be too sure. Kwankwaso shot himself in the leg when he bluntly refused to up behind the Labour Party presidential candidate P2B. He later came on air with vulgar utterances like Igbos do not know politics but business. His party is now moribund. Beg me gonna leave me. APC can't lie. Just wait for the results after the election. No need to be jittery. Who is working for him? Which powerful presidential candidate? Is it Obi or Atiku or Sowore? Abina Kwankwaso. Una to the lie. And this is how you're deceiving him to enter the grave of failure properly. Right from the time the party selected or elected their presidential flag bearers, I had no doubt in my mind that Kwankwaso was working for Atiku or Tinubu. This has been the strategy of northern politicians. Of course, if you watch the party primary of the People Democratic Party, and you saw what happened, how Tambuwal came out and, pulled out of the race, and not just pulled out, told his people to stand behind Atiku. That time you're going to say northern politicians that this game that they play. That is what I'm saying. Well, yeah, the talk we're talking never done sha. This had been the strategy of northern politicians. The Fulani carefully study would prove it to any discerning mind. I was only trying to figure out that particular reason that the new Nigerian People's Party will be representing. It will not surprise me if tomorrow Kwankwaso and NNPP tell their supporters to vote for Atiku because the Fulani can switch parties to ensure one of their own is in power so that their selfish interest can be protected. Nigerians, let me remind you people in case you are saying, hey, and you are opening your mouth, just close it. Don't allow fly to enter. The only way you and I can make sure that things like this do not happen is for us to, number one, get your PVC. Number two, this is today. If you don't know how to evangelize, maybe this election period will teach you how to evangelize. If you don't know how to evangelize, you don't know how to canvass for votes, my dear, it is high time you learn it. It is high time maybe you learn how to evangelize from this election period. Go out, tell people why your candidate is better. Tell people why they should vote for your candidate. Tell people, see you, my candidate too. See what he make him good. See what he do before. See what he say go do. See him manifesto. You understand? Sell him then on election day. Make sure you vote. After voting, before then go start to the count. Make sure they there. See so then count everything. It's good you witness safe. And after witnessing it, make sure you're there. Make them send or upload the result for your presence. Then you can go back and tell Baba God there. We don't do our own. Remain, make you finish them with your best. Okay, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.